Okay, I've been searching for some of the world's most extreme foldable phones ever made. From a phone barely thicker than its own charging port to 10-inch tablets that literally fold into your pockets. These are 5 foldables that push the limits in ways no other phone can. Each one earns its spot on this list by taking something about foldables to an absolute extreme. Alright, let's start with one that completely breaks the idea of what a flip phone should be. The Huawei Pura X. And no, don't confuse this with the Mate XT, Huawei's triple folding phone that we'll get to later. The Pura X is something entirely different. You see, most flip phones are tall and narrow. The Pura X has a 16:10 aspect ratio, which means when you unfold it, it feels more like opening a mini tablet. It has a 6.3-inch inner screen, which is wide and landscape first, making it actually usable for watching videos and multitasking without that cramped feeling you get on most flips. And interestingly enough, it has a triple camera system, a 50-megapixel main camera, a 40-megapixel ultra-wide, and an 8-megapixel telephoto with 3.5x optical zoom. Flip phones don't get telephoto cameras. This one does. It also has a 3.5-inch square outer display. This is just another one of those products where Huawei decides to not play it safe, and they proved that flip phones don't have to compromise on cameras or screen usability. That's why it's on this list. Alright, I had to give a shout out to what I think is the best flip phone on the market right now, the Motorola Razr Ultra. The Razr Ultra has a 4-inch outer display, which is the largest of any flip phone. You can run full apps, reply to messages, take photos, and watch videos without ever opening it. Inside, there's a 7-inch main display with a 165 Hz refresh rate. Yeah, it is the smoothest screen on any flip phone. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite, making it the most powerful flip phone you can buy, and it charges at 68 watts, which is again the fastest charging on any flip. The dual 50-megapixel cameras are solid, and the build quality is premium. Motorola didn't cut corners here. If someone asks you what the peak of flip phone technology looks like right now, this is the answer. It's not perfect, of course, don't get me wrong, but it's close enough at least, and I think it deserves a spot too. But we still haven't gotten to the good part yet, so stick around. Let's talk about the Oppo Find N5, the thinnest normal foldable phone in the world. And by normal, I mean single folding, like the Z Fold 7. The N5 is 8.93 millimeters when folded, which is basically the same thickness as a regular smartphone. But when you unfold it, 4.21 millimeters, which is crazy. To put that in perspective, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, which most people know is incredibly thin, is 4.5 millimeters unfolded, which is not such a huge difference, I know, but it still holds the record for the thinnest normal folding phone. But here's what makes this really impressive. Despite being this impossibly thin, it has a 5,600 mAh battery. That's bigger than the Fold 7's 4,400 mAh battery by over 1,000. Oppo uses silicon carbon battery technology borrowed from electric vehicles, which packs more energy in less space. It charges at 80 watts wired and 50 watts wireless. The 8.12-inch inner display is the largest of any book-style foldable, and it has an IPX9 rating, meaning it can handle water from high-pressure water jets. The cameras are flagship level 2, a 50-megapixel main, a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto with 3x optical zoom, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide. It's a great fold, but we've waited for long enough. The Samsung Galaxy Z Trifold. Yes, triple folding. Double folding? I don't know. The point is, it's the new fold from Samsung that folds not once, but twice. Now, this isn't even a concept phone locked in a glass case. You can buy this right now. It's the most ambitious foldable Samsung has ever made, and it shows just how far this technology can go as an actual product you can use. When it's folded down, it's 0.9 millimeters thick and works like a normal phone with a 6.5-inch cover display. Unfold it once and you get a 7-inch tablet. Unfold it again and you're working on a 10-inch screen, bigger than an iPad mini. Phone, tablet, and mini laptop in one device. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, Samsung's overclocked version of Qualcomm's flagship chip. It has a 200-megapixel main camera, which is the highest resolution camera on any Samsung foldable. And at its thinnest point, it's just 3.9 millimeters. But when folded, it's still thick enough that it might feel bulky in your pocket compared to a normal phone. Is it too thick to be a normal phone? Maybe, but that's not really the point. What matters is that Samsung decided to not play it safe and made a phone deserving to be on this list. And finally, the Huawei Mate X-T Ultimate, the first commercially available trifold phone in the world. This phone came out in September 2024, beating Samsung to the trifold punch. Fully unfolded, it has a 10.2-inch display. That's bigger than most tablets and bigger than the Samsung trifold. And when fully unfolded, it's 3.6 millimeters thick. 3.6. That's barely thicker than its own USB-C charging port, and it is the thinnest folding phone ever. Half folded, it's 7.9 inches, perfect tablet size. Fully folded, it's a 6.4-inch phone that's still usable. 3 devices in one. The cameras are flagship level 2, a 50-megapixel main sensor with a massive 1.52-inch sensor size, and a periscope telephoto with 5.5x optical zoom. It also has a 5,600 mAh battery, despite being absurdly thin. But all of this comes at a cost. The Mate X-T starts at $2,800 in China and around $3,660 globally. That's more expensive than most laptops. This isn't a phone for everyone, it's a statement. This is the most extreme foldable ever sold to the public. Not the most practical, not the best value, but the boldest. The first trifold, the thinnest phone when unfolded, the biggest screen. This is what happens when a company pushes this technology as far as it can go. That's exactly why it's #1 on this list. So there you have it. 5 foldable phones that each push the limits in completely different ways, from a flip phone with a telephoto camera to a trifold tablet that fits in your pocket and is barely thicker than a charging port. Which one of these would you actually want to use? As always, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for videos like these. I'll see you in the next one.